Hello, fellow gaming fans, as well as my always amazing YouTube subscribers, and welcome back to Gold Rush. In today's episode, if you can't tell, it's going to be a exciting one because it's something that I haven't seen before, and I finally was able to get it all hooked up, but it is the wheel and the control panel support. So I'm actually able to control the bucket. I'm able to control the gas. I'm able to control literally everything. Steering, everything I want to control, all from here, from this control panel, as well as the steering wheel and the pedals down below. So that is very, very exciting. I'm also able to look both ways, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Other than that, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to go ahead and, click the subscribe button down below. And if you like the video, make sure you click on that like button as hard as you possibly can. I'm still getting used to all of the buttons here, so you guys are going to have to kind of bear with me because I literally just recently got it set up, and here it is, 11:35 at night, and I should be in bed because I'm going to have to be up at like 6 or 5 or something like that. My wife will be the one to let me know when I need to get up, but I'll need to get up early because I have a all-day affair tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. And I wanted to go ahead and get this recorded just in case one of the bigger channels decided to sit up tonight and look and find a way to get a steering wheel and pedal system to work. So I figured might as well jump in here and do it before they get an opportunity to. Now, this setup actually works with both the front end loader and the mine just went blank, and the bulldozer. That's what it is. Man. So it works with both of those. However, I'm still trying to get the logistics of the excavator to work correctly because I technically will need more joysticks, and I'm trying to figure out how to get this all to work. Hopefully I will, but I'm not really that confident right now, strictly because of how many buttons it actually takes. Because you have the big arm, you have the little arm, you have the bucket, closing, bucket opening, and all that stuff. So, it might be something I'm able to. Oh, I paid attention. Might be something I'll be able to get going with just the excavator, but again, I'm not too confident I'm going to be able to. I might be able to get the steering and the movement of it down, but I'm probably going to have to go back to a controller whenever I start using an excavator. But really the loader is one of my favorites, so I'm probably going to be using this most of the time anyway. Man, I'm having trouble steering this sucker. I think I'm getting too impatient. Anyway, they did do a lot of changes to the game, and I've mentioned this on multiple episodes that they are very active. The developers did not just develop the game as a payway game, and they want you to try your best to buy the game and then hate it, and they just kind of leave it the way it is. They are actually actively developing and constantly coming out with updates. I think they had 2 or 3 this week. One of them was a little bit smaller, and then this one was like 2.7 gigabytes, which tells me that there's more in the code than just the couple of fixes that were fixed. I say a couple, there was a lot, but I think they actually included some of the files for maybe even the dump truck and a couple of other things, because there's no reason to have a 2.7 gigabyte update for a couple of bug fixes that they were working on. So I think that it was something extra in the code that we just weren't privy to as of yet. So there is that. So that's exciting because I'm looking forward to having the dump truck and a couple of other those things that are hiding under the blankets over there at the place you buy the stuff. But they also fixed, if you can look up there at the top right corner, you can see how quickly my gold is going up. Now, I do have 8 people working for me at the moment, but they really fixed that. They increased it by a lot. So now the people that actually work for you actually make quite a bit of money for you. They find quite a bit of gold, so that's exciting. It's going to be a lot easier to make money It's not like some of the cheats that have been going around and some of those bugs. They've been fixing a lot of those. I know they actually fixed one during this most recent update. And so they're going to be all over that stuff, man. They really are, because they want the people to enjoy the game and, not do stuff like that. But you're going to find it anywhere. Anywhere you go, every game's going to have cheats. Everybody's going to be looking for them. I'm not going to lie, I've used them on a couple of games. So, but, as far as this game goes, I really enjoy, and mainly because I'm doing the YouTube videos and stuff like that, so it becomes a little bit easier for me to want to, stay the straight and narrow and not, cheat or anything like that, because, if I came on here as a multi-millionaire just out of nowhere, there's not many of you guys that'd be like, oh yeah, that's legit. Yeah, he did everything he was supposed to do, completely legit. Yeah, it just wouldn't happen. So, I stay doing what I'm supposed to be doing and staying, not cheating and stuff like that. I might have another account where I do, like testing out some of the newer equipment, and if I can, maybe cheat on that one, I might. But, I want to have the one that I'm showing you guys to be a fully legit game. So you can see how hard it is, man. It's a lot of grind going on, man. It's a lot of grind. A lot of back and forth. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've gone back and forth on this thing already. But, it's interesting that, I'm actually starting to make quite a bit of gold with them, with the workers and stuff like that. So I'm actually expecting to kind of be increasing a lot of stuff here soon, which is going to be really cool. So I can get out of this, lone wolf, seeming like I'm doing it by myself, all in this, Arnold parcel land or whatever. Yeah, I want to explore. I want to be able to go out and do other things, and I do want to try get out and drive the truck a little bit, because it uses this steering wheel as well. So that'll be neat. I think it actually handles. They definitely included this, being able to use the steering wheel and pedals and stuff. They definitely included that in the software, and you can just tell that it's native. So it's actually a little bit more fluid with this whole setup than it is with the controller, which is surprising. It actually seems to work a little bit better. There we go. That's a good little scoop. Good little scoop. The only problem is the brake pedal, and you guys will see it in a couple times. I mean, I have to smash, like this right here. I have to smash the brake pedal to get it to fully back up. It's almost like if you're going up a hill, you have to push harder on the brake pedal to get it to go up the hill. I don't know why. It's weird. It's weird to even talk about, but that ends up being the case. Not much we can do about it. Hopefully they'll fix that in a different update as well. But like I said, I don't know how many other people have tried to use controller support, and much less anybody who's used a control panel to be able to control the bucket and stuff like that. So it's all exciting, man. I am really excited. I thought about just going to bed, but I was like, no. I've got my fans, man. My people need to see this. They need to see this. I am going to be doing a LSPDFR video this weekend and using the same kind of thing. I'm going to be using my full setup here, so when I pull people over, I'll have all my buttons. And you guys are more than welcome to check out some of my other videos, obviously, on my channel, especially those LSPDFR videos. Those are some of my favorite videos to make, because I get to kind of do something that, is a little bit different. Oh, man. Anyway, so it's a little bit different, but it's exciting and it's fun because all the call outs and stuff make it fun. So you guys are more than welcome to check that out while you're viewing the episodes. Come on, baby. Come on, turn it. There we go. I figure if I just turn and then instead of trying to back up the hill, if I turn and then I go straight, then I don't end up having an issue. Oh, they also fixed they adjusted going uphill with this loader is actually a little bit faster now, which is nice as well. They also took off, which I'll show you guys if you can kind of see out there in the distance, the truck. They took the wooden rails off the side, which is good as well because those things kind of got in the way, and I really felt weird throwing things through them. And I think they also fixed some of the stuff falling through the bed of the truck. Was another big one. So a lot of fixes, man. I mean, a lot of fixes, which is good. I love a company that comes out with a product that isn't expensive and it has the support from the developers behind it. That's the most important thing for me. If I'm going to spend any money on a game, it better have developers that care about the community and, you know, what they feel like they should be getting out of it and stuff like that. You know, you're always going to have people that are going to complain no matter what, but, you know, still not fair. All right, well, actually, now that I think about it, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and dump this load. Then I'm going to go shut everything off. Then I'm going to drive my truck over to buy a bulldozer. And then I'm going to drive the bulldozer around and see if I can make some ramps and see how difficult it is to make ramps and stuff like that. That'll be interesting. So let's go ahead and get this wimpy little loader up here. You know, I was watching the show. I was at the gym earlier today, and I was watching this show, and this is the first time I've actually seen this show. And I've heard a lot about it, just haven't been able to see it. And I was trying to figure out which treadmill I was going to get on to go do a run, and all of a sudden it was sitting there playing. I was like, well, that's the treadmill I'm going to be on because I want to check this out. You know, it's so interesting that they have all this new equipment. Like, I mean, these loaders are, you know, newer than this one is for sure. And it's like, man, I really wish the developers would have added in even being able to upgrade to a newer loader instead of paying, you know, $90,000 for this hunk of junk and hoping that, you know, I'm going to be able to, you know, make it up a hill and down a hill and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe that's something that they will include. So I've got all my buttons mapped out just so you can see it. So I have my my engine power here, so turning the engine on and off. I have my parking brake here, and then I also have my differential lock right here, so I can turn it on and off right there. So then once I'm ready to get out, I go ahead and I can shut off the engine, go ahead and climb out. They also adjusted to where the normal speed is running. So there's no more holding down the trigger on a keyboard or holding down, I think it's the shift key or something like that to run with the keyboard. I never played with the keyboard, so I don't really know. Is it still going? What's going? Oh, that's why. Come on. It hit the actual stop button. There we go. All right, so instead of, you know, using these buttons here, you're actually running all the time, which is nice. Look at my excavator over there doing all crazy stuff. Go ahead and unhook that. Go ahead and jump in here. All right, there we go. My steering wheel turns kind of slow, but they also slowed down the speed of the truck. I think that was kind of, it's definitely warranted because you end up going so fast. You go around corners and stuff, and then you slide out, and you know, it just makes it, kind of ruins the experience of, you know, because all you're doing is sliding. It's like you're drifting around corners, and I'm not here to play NASCAR Heat, you know. I want to actually play this game. Oh, man, it's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's a little bit slow on the steering wheel up there, but, yeah, it's definitely something I can deal with. Definitely something I can deal with. Oh, yeah, there we go. My gauges. I just realized the gauges are kind of funky. Oh, oh, well, didn't work out well there for me. Oh well. But let's see, what other changes did they do? What other changes? Speaking of driving around, they actually fixed a lot of these areas around here that you ended up getting stuck on when you'd be driving around. So they fixed a lot of those areas so you don't get stuck on them anymore. I think there were some rocks and stuff that they removed and things like that. So that's really nice. That definitely probably took some time. Golly. I wish you could. That's one thing you can't do is adjust like steering sensitivity and stuff like that. I might have to go into my Logitech software and adjust it in there. I don't know. But luckily, the controls are the same with this as they are. Come on. The controls are the same with this as they are with the loader and stuff like that. So I can go ahead and put my parking brake on, turn the engine off, go ahead and jump out. And go ahead and... I don't have one, right? I want to double check. It would be sad if I got all the way over here. But I'm looking at my money thinking let's see. I was trying to find my mouse right there. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, it's definitely not here, so. Let's see. It's not in Rivertown. Okay, so maybe I guess I just don't have it. Which is cool. Even if I have another one, I'll just buy it. I mean, I've got 140,000. Then I also have 50 ounces, almost 51 ounces, so of gold that I can go sell. So I go ahead and buy this thing and then get it transported. And then I'll head back to the parcel, and then we'll go ahead and play around with it for a little bit before we finish up. Let's see. Storage. Bulldozer. Confirmed. Let me just double check. Yeah, there it is at the very bottom. That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right, so back to broke-ish. I gotta let that clutch off. I gotta figure out these buttons here. There you go. All right, so we got myself a... So I like that. So we got myself a dozer. Got myself a dozer. So I go ahead and head back. Still a bumpy ride. Woo. Yeah, I was going to. There was another game that came out. It was another farming game, which you guys don't know about me yet. But I'm a huge farming fan. I mean, I've got Farming Simulator 13, 15, 17. I've had Professional Farmer, which is garbage, and then a couple of others, a couple other garbage ones that ended up not being very good. But there was one that came out that I've been watching for a while, and it was called Real Farm. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, especially if you kind of like those games. And I was very disappointed in the reviews as well as the gameplay. I was watching some of the YouTube, YouTubers, because I follow and I subscribe to other YouTube channels because I'm just kind of giving back, right? And I'll watch their ads and stuff like that. But I was watching some of the other people play the game. It just does not look very good, which is very disappointing because I was looking forward to Giant Software actually getting some competition because Farming Simulator 17, it looked incredible. It was a really good game. I'm glad they added modding and stuff like that into the game. However, it's still the basic crap. I mean, it's the exact same thing that you could do in Farming Simulator 13, 15. There were very few things that they added to it. And that kind of frustrated me because I don't want to play the same game over and over and over again. And then just change the name of the year, I guess. Just change the year and think that that's okay. So I was looking forward to them actually getting some competition, and unfortunately they did not get it. But... did not know about that. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure this bad boy works. All right. Not sure what that is. Okay, so it does tilt forward and backward. It's just very slow. So I've got it reversed. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet. So, up is down and down is up, and that's because that's actually how real ones are. You pull it down, pull it back for the bucket to go up, and push it forward for the bucket to come back down. There we go. I kind of like this first-person view. Let's go ahead and level this out. Let's go ahead and level it out. I don't think I leveled that out at all. Not even a little bit. I think that was as far away from being leveled out as you possibly could get. Go ahead and just keep pushing forward. What happens if you just keep pushing forward, raising and lowering it? There you go. There you go, like a champ, like a baller. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and raise this up. I don't want to keep digging here. I'm already in a hole. I'm already in a hole, man. Oh, that looks good. I did a good job. Oh, man. I'm going to push some more over here because I kind of want to fill in that hole. Just cuz, yo. Of course, you can see my little rivets in there, so that's not good. But, man, I'm going to be right here on the edge. I mean, right here on the edge. All right, come on, yo. There we go. Oh. I'll tell you what, as far as land goes, I don't know how deep this thing goes, but my goodness, man. I could imagine it taking a very long time to get a lot of this stuff done the way, like if you were to beat this, I assume there's no like real end game except for if you mine everywhere there is to mine. Now, I did want to show you guys this as well. And you guys might know, I swear I've looked at this 9 million times. I've never seen it. And I think they just added the new one in. But the Nighthawk parcel, I did not know this thing was up here. I don't know if that's new. And you guys can feel free to leave a comment down below if it is something that's been in here this whole time and I'm just making something up. But hopefully it's new because that's really exciting. I know they are planning on making a new one. And I think that might actually help a lot with people complaining so much. Of course, people are going to complain anyway. I don't think it's a huge group of people that is doing all of this. I do, and if they watch my video, I do hope that they take a lesson or two. One thing I do wish is, I'm in first-person view, and I don't have the control panels. Like, if I do this... Sorry, I hit the camera. If I do this, I've got all the control panels. I can see where my blade is in relation to the ground and stuff. But if I go into first-person view, I lose that. And it would be nice to get that back. I know that's kind of a stupid thing to ask for, but it would be nice for me, while I'm learning, to do this in first person. It would be nice for me to be able to see it. Till I can start gauging it myself. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Here you go. Dude, I am digging this. Oh, sorry for the pun. It wasn't even meant to be a pun. But I'm loving. I'm just going to say I'm loving so I don't sound like such an idiot. But I am loving using the steering wheel and the control panel, man. This adds a whole new level of realism for me. Oh, love it, man. I mean, look at that. I'm just so fluid. There you go. I just wish they had more power, too. So, devs, if you're listening, you're watching, this is awesome. I love the game. Just give me some more power in these things, man. These things are like Hot Wheels. It's ridiculous. See more power out of a Pinto. There you go. That's perfect. Perfect. I'll go ahead and flatten this out a little bit more. See, like right now, I don't know if I'm digging down or if I'm staying flat. But it kind of looks like I'm digging down more, which is not good. Of course, I'm going to have to level this out over here, but... There you go. See, it's dirt. It's dirt. I should not be stopped by dirt in a bulldozer. You know what I mean? Like, it should be able to go over that, like that right there. I should be able to do it without having any issues whatsoever. So hopefully they fix that. Because I can't handle it no more, man. That's a lose it. Alright. go. Ooh, I am off the parcel. There we go. Oh yeah, so smooth like butter. Yeah, I got you. I know when to stop now. Man, look how level this is, man. I've got a couple spots. Kind of ruined it with that run, though. But that one run is so smooth. See if I can level this puppy out right here. There we go. There we go. What? Oh, yeah. Push through that sucker, man. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me. Like I mentioned at the beginning, if you guys liked the video, please go ahead and leave a like button. And, you know, I'm big on community, so if you guys want to, you know, start a chat with me, ask me, you know, how I did the setup and stuff like that, feel free to down in the comments below. And if you guys, again, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I mean, it's not going to hurt. You're going to continue to get these awesome videos. And, you know, I'm always going to be posting them, you know, I try to get one a day. And if I'm not able to get one a day, I try to get one at least every other day. And there have been very few times when it's been longer than, you know, a day in between. So if you guys liked it, please go ahead and leave a like button. If you guys want to keep getting updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Other than that, I had a blast, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. So I will see you there.